Why don't you find someone who's accepting of the fact that you're an otaku? Just like us here in Sidetrack.
Sidetrack, we're getting sidetracked. Yes, we're getting sidetracked. What were we talking about?
Yung podcast!
Wait, are we recording already?
Yeah, we were just about to start.
Should we start that again?
Again?
Nah, it's fine.
Side?
Tracked?
Where? Hello! I feel like I always say it in that tone. Hello!
Oh,
Hi, I'm Bri.
I'm Lila.
and I'm Kei.
And we are Sidetrack.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu! So,
Tako na lang ako.
nawala tayo sa ano. So today we will be talking about Wotakoi. Woo!
Woo!
Makes sense that like we started speaking in Japanese all of a sudden. So Wotakoi, for everybody who hasn't heard of it. It's Wotakoi Love is Hard for Otaku. That's the English name. The Japanese name is like Wotaku.
Mm,
It's long. But if you haven't heard of it, I feel like you have heard of the opening song because it's like everywhere all
mhm.
of a sudden. And I don't know why.
It
But
Ay,
became a
we?
trend on the internet.
yeah.
Oh, is
Gari
it?
gari.
It's the
Na, na,
TikTok
na,
song.
na. It's not a TikTok song. It's not a
We've
TikTok song.
we've had this conversation before. It's not
It
a TikTok
it's
song.
not a TikTok song. Okay? It's an anime opening song for
I know,
Wotakoi.
but the way they do the video,
It's not
it's like
a
they're doing.
TikTok song.
It's like they're doing a TikTok.
It's
This
not a
is
TikTok song.
this is bringing me back to when we were watching and Lila was saying, "Oh, it's a TikTok song," and I hear Brie beside me saying, "It's not a TikTok song," in the middle of the night.
The anime was released in 2018, way before TikTok was a thing. Okay, so it is not a TikTok song.
Wait, it was a thing already in 2018 though.
Really? TikTok's a
Musically,
thing? Oh, but like that's different from TikTok.
TikTok is musically just rebranded.
No, it's different.
TikTok is musically just rebranded.
Are we really starting this episode with you guys arguing about TikTok?
Because it looks like a TikTok thing. That's the way the
It
I
is not
know
a
it's not.
TikTok. Anyways, so for everybody's knowledge, Wotakoi is about Narumi. She's an otaku and she's hiding her otakuness from everybody. And it's a bunch of otaku falling in love or even they're already in a relationship. Basta it's just a bunch of otakus and like love and it's an adult romance. It's set in like the working industry, career, adulting stage, age. It's
Mhm.
our age, basically. I don't know why I kept saying that, but it's our age, it's our generation. So it's different from the usual shoujo that is like set in the high school
Mhm.
setting. So it's really nice. It's really good. I highly recommend for you guys to watch it. It has a manga, it has an anime. It's a very, very short anime and it's really good. So go and watch it because
Mhm.
we will be talking about spoilers. And I might spoil the manga a bit because I know myself. So I'm just gonna embrace it. So I want to make this discussion in like the couples. Since we have three couples in the show, let's talk about each couple one by one. So let's
Mhm.
start with the main couple, Hirotaka and Narumi. So what do we think?
I feel like they're ang underwhelming ng start na relationship nila. Alam mo yun, napaisip ako, wait, ito na yun? Yan na
I
yun? Kayo
remember.
na?
I think I'm pretty sure I expressed that same sentiment out loud. I was like, wait, that's it? That's it?
But it's funny. Like they just had a deal. I'm gonna booth for you for Comiket. You're my boyfriend now.
And it's not
Like,
even
where's the
like
romance?
it's not even like Narumi sees Hirotaka romantically. It's just Hirotaka liking Narumi and confessing in a very Hirotaka way.
Yeah, and then Narumi's just like, okay, I guess this is happening now. I guess
Oh,
we're
you're gonna
here.
help me with my BL work? Okay. You're hired.
But you know what I like about it is that, yeah, the start is a very weird start of a relationship.
It's very them.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
very them, exactly. And it really parang it showed how the relationship will be, because they're like, I feel like the relationship is this wait, we do have Nawenko, so I can't really say that. They have a very slow progress of relationship,
Mm,
but it works kasi it's their personality. It works for them na it's slow. It wouldn't make sense if it's like very fast and it's very like passionate immediately. Like they're just taking their time and falling in love
yeah.
with each other. Although, yeah, Hirotaka has liked Narumi even before, but like Narumi's like taking time to actually like see Hirotaka in that light. Kasi
Mm-mm.
obviously she's only been seeing him as like this guy who is a friend.
Who's not
Yeah.
He's
as
known,
nerdy as she is.
yeah, she's known since childhood. So like it will take time for her to like fully see him like that, but you see her slowly falling and
Mm-mm.
like getting into the relationship, and like it's not a very big proclamation of romance with them. Parang it's not, hindi nila parang sinisigaw na, this is romantic, this is a romance, this is a relationship.
It's not
Parang,
And like
showy.
yeah.
it's not really their personality na maging like magprofess of their undying love in like a really
Yeah.
really serious and romantic way because they're very unserious. That's how
Yeah.
they are.
And they're very comfortable with each other na, even though they didn't really explicitly tell each other that they like each other, they felt it
Mm.
and they're showing it in their own way. Parang they care, they obviously care for each other, but it's not as obvious for other people as it is obvious for them. And I feel like that's what matters most, is it being obvious for them because it's there in the relationship naman.
They're very low key.
And yung mga touches nila, alam mo yun, nakakakilig yung touches nila kasi they're very slow in their progress. So when they do touch, like that pinky touch that they did at the end of, like, I think that's the OVA. Yeah, the OVA. The end of the third OVA. I was like, oh my god, pinky touching
Oh my god, crumbs.
romance.
Oh my god.
Pero it's ano rin kasi parang this is in the manga, pero Hirotaka had like that scene where he's questioning whether he's actually being a good boyfriend. What is he doing? Parang how do you even boyfriend in the first place? And then Narumi just like, she didn't explicitly like reassure him and stuff, pero he, when Narumi's with him, he felt na, I am being a boyfriend.
She's
Without,
happy with me.
she's happy with me, and that's what matters.
I really like it kapag kinikilig si Hirotaka in his own way and like in a
Ah!
very private way. Like he just has this very stoic face and then all of a sudden after Narumi doing something, he's like, oh, and then he's like blushing and he has that like pouty, like, number three lips. It's just it's just so funny.
Number three lips.
Yeah, yung number three lips.
You know what? When you said that, it's actually really funny because he's very stoic nga and very expressionless, right?
Yeah.
But he texts very expressively.
Yes.
It's his
He,
gap.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why he's my favorite.
And he's dark haired.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
have a
dark
thing for
haired.
black-haired gamers, apparently.
And then Narumi's like very normal when she's texting. Because she's very self conscious. I think that's why. Like she's
Yeah.
very self conscious of her like being an otaku. But
Mm.
Hirotaka doesn't really care, right? I don't think he cares that he's an otaku. It's more of
Uh
like his friends who are ashamed of it.
yeah, he just wants to play games.
Yeah.
So he
Mm.
doesn't really
Yeah.
care what you think of him playing
So
games.
it's really, but yeah, I agree. Yung gap niya nga, it's just really funny. Like, tao ka pala. Nakakaramdam ka pala.
It's
I,
usually the ones that are expressionless in real life that are expressive in text. I mean, I'm guilty of it.
Mhm.
I'm very expressive in text, but if you talk to me, I'm not that
what about
expressive.
me though? I'm very expressive both ways.
That's just a Lila thing.
That's an exception. There's always an exception to the rule, Lila.
You're an outlier.
Yeah.
Tapos si Bri, parang si Bri. I think si Bri parang parehong stoic sometimes in real life and in text.
Am I?
You don't use a lot of emojis. You yell a lot in text.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. And then in real life you're also quite quiet until something would excite you and then you just end up screaming. Which is
Yun
kind
na
of
yung
like how books
yelling
as
ng
well.
text niya.
I guess that's my gap. Where did you know I have a gap?
And then for me, it's just a Lila thing. It is what it is.
You know what they say, you are what you like.
Ah. That makes sense. And another thing that I want to point out pala, going back sa couple,
Mm.
I want to point out that scene where they had their first date, if you remember that, and then they were trying so hard to be quote
Oh,
unquote
is it
Normal.
normal. Yeah.
carnival date?
Yeah. Uh it's
Amusement park?
amusement park, I
Yeah,
think.
carnival amusement park.
Yeah. Isn't
Yeah.
that different?
No,
Is it
that's
the same?
different.
Is a carnival the same as an amusement? Isn't it like amusement parks like the roller coasters
Rides.
and stuff? Yeah. Carnivals reminds me of clowns for some reason.
Um, a carnival is an amusement park, but it's moving, like it moves.
Ah.
So all carnivals are amusement parks, but not all
Not all
amusement
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 parks.
parks
parks
are
are
carnivals.
carnivals.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually is ano lang daw kapag may special event. What is a fair though? Because there's also a fair.
It's also an amusement park. I don't know.
I don't
Ah,
know, Lila.
a fair is kapag may vendors. Parang may nagbebenta, parang ano,
Ah.
tiyangge, ganun.
Ah.
So ano yung perya?
Isn't that same as
Fair?
fair? Yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
Tagalog of
perya,
fair.
fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so amusement park, large outdoor area with rides. Theme park, a type of amusement park but with a theme, so Disneyland.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then carnival is like an amusement show or circus or a temporary amusement park, like a moving amusement park.
Oh.
And then
Mm.
a fair is kapag usually merong mga tiyanggi-tiyanggi. There's also like it involves animals, I
Mm.
guess.
Oh.
So there we go. Let's like the more you know.
Lesson about Hirotaka and Narumi's first date.
That's not even what I wanted to point out, but thank you for the lesson. um where was I? Oh, so the date, right? So they were trying to be normal and stuff. And then midway parang Narumi kept failing, and then midway Hirotaka just failed as well, and then they realized na it's not working for them because it's not who they are, and it kind of like
Mm-mm.
showcases na if they try to be like the usual boyfriend girlfriend couple relationship dates thing, it wouldn't work out because it's not their personality. It wouldn't.
And they have nothing to talk about
Yeah.
because the one thing that they relate with each other is them being an otaku.
Yeah, and they're already like very comfortable with each other, so it wouldn't really
Mm.
make sense to like trying to reverse that.
Yeah.
And
They know that both parties are not enjoying what they're doing.
yeah.
Yeah. And they liked each other because they're both fucking nerdy.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So like why change that?
Yeah. And I get that wasn't really what I wanted to point out. I don't know why I kept
What do
like
you want to point out?
I kept like going back and forth, but like on that date, right? um, yung part, ito na, ipo-point out ko na siya. So, yung part na may present si Narumi, 'di ba? Yung
Ah,
earrings, yun yung gusto
Ah,
kong
okay.
yun din yung nasa isip
Ah,
ko.
ang haba
Yun
ng intro.
una.
Ang haba ng intro ko, eh. Um, so yun na nga, yung part na ipe-present niya kasi 'di ba earrings yun, and after nun parang she was trying to hide the fact that it was matching earrings because she didn't really know how parang
To bring it
Hirotaka
up.
would
Yeah.
react as well na it's matching kasi nga I mean Narumi has experience with like relationships and stuff pero Hirotaka doesn't. And you know that scene, it's really interesting to see na when she gave him the gift, you slowly see her trying to like move her hair
Para
to hide the
ipakita.
earring.
Yeah,
No,
I
to
Hindi,
hide
noticed
the
para
it.
i-hide.
earring.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then kaya lang napansin ni Hirotaka because she was like
Fiddling.
um
Fiddling so much.
yeah. And then nahuli din naman siya. Pero it's really nice kasi 'di ba Hanako and Kabakura has those like matching necklaces and then these two have their matching earrings. Although Hirotaka can't wear his kasi nagsara na yung butas ng kanya.
Pabutasan ulit.
So, ano yung kay Nao at ko? Bracelet naman.
Ah, wala
Full
silang
set.
matching
Wala.
ano.
Wala silang matching
Match na nila.
anything.
O nga no, bracelet para ano,
Yeah, para
all the
complete set.
jewelries. Kasi ano eh, nag-end na yung manga before we actually have like more progress with Now and Cop, which we'll talk about later. Pero yun, balik
Yeah.
lang tayo kay Hirotaka and Narumi.
I speaking of their amusement park date, right?
Mm.
It was really funny na hinila. I think this is a different date, but it was also in an amusement park. Was it a different
Ay,
date?
nag-iba sila ng dates? Ano yun?
Ah,
Same
It's
date,
it's
same
it's
date.
the same date. Yeah.
hinila ni Naru si Kabak. Parehas silang takot sa ride na yon. Yun yung
Tap-
pinaka naalala ko.
Tapos magkasama yung hindi takot na glasses people. They're just
Yeah.
like very stoic in the ride. While the other two were screaming their lungs out. Ang funny pa nung scene na she was trying her best not to hold on to Kabakura kasi nga hindi naman siya si Hirotaka. So she's like crossing her arms like this. And then si Kabakura's like, "Why are you crossing your arms?" And she's like, "I feel like this is going to make me less scared." So they're just both crossing their arms while screaming. They're like, "This is not working." Ang funny pag pina-partner up si Kabakura and si Narumi. Kasi both
Naalala ko,
chaotic.
just speaking of the date, I distinctly remember saying na, is that Kabakura and Hana? Kasi I noticed them lining up for the roller coaster. And then I don't remember if it was Bri or Kei who said, no, it's not. It's just them. Someone said that.
I won't say that because I've watched
Yeah.
Wotakoi before.
Yeah, I know if it's Bri who said that, it's because you're trying to like not spoil me or
I don't
anything, but I
No,
remember.
I'm not. I don't. If I try not to spoil something, I don't say anything. I'm not gonna
oh,
outright
but
lie.
I remember someone said, no, it's not like it's just them. There's no Hana. And then they appear. I'm like, I was
Who's
right. They're
Hana?
there. Oh,
Who's
Hana is
Hana eh?
It's the same.
Hana.
Nasa
Which
ang taxi ka pa ba?
which which ironically enough, wala dito si Hana eh sa anime.
Kabakura and Hana.
Ko. Anak ko.
Sorry, I confused them. Ito na naman yung ano yun yung sa, anong tawag ito? Yung Gakwendi
Shiro?
visitors.
Oh, Kotaro.
Oo, I confused.
I thought you were talking about Odd Taxi where you kept saying Shiro.
Yeah, I kept saying Shiro, but like, it's Shio! Stupid bitch!
You know, when we were recording that, actually, I actually noticed that you were saying Shiro, but I wasn't sure because Ro and Ho kind of sound the same. And I didn't want to like point it out if it's wrong, so I just let you say it. And then when I was editing it, I was like, oh wait, she did say Shiro.
Brie, how
Ako, I
dare
wasn't
you?
sure of the character names. So I was like,
So,
maybe there's a
you just
character
don't know.
named Shiro.
You just it.
Ayan. I really appreciate na Hirotaka is doing everything for Narumi. Like,
Mm.
yeah, hindi siya expressive but it's more of his actions. Gaya
Mm.
ng pagbantay niya sa BL stall ni Narumi and he got called a fudanshi and he's
And
not
he
even
was
ashamed.
and he was sexually harassed.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
Fudanshi?
Fudanshi is the boy version of Fujoshi, which is like
Oh,
BL people. Fujoshi is like a woman who
Rotten.
likes BL.
so you guys.
Fudanshi, huh?
So
No,
you
don't call
guys.
us that.
No.
No, we're not
Fudan
to that extent.
Okay, okay, okay,
Fudanshi
okay.
are men who like BL. Basically, ang
Ah,
difference lang ng BL, people who read BL with Fujoshi or Fudanshi, they actually like parang binibring na nila into reality yung BL.
Mm-mm.
Like Narumi
ah,
and Hanako, didn't
Yeah.
they?
ah.
They were like
Okay,
trying to make their
you were,
boyfriends.
yeah, they were shipping their own boyfriend.
That's a Fujoshi.
Ah, okay.
It yung
May
sinasabi ni Kay na
GL
rotten,
version.
that's
The translation.
yeah, that's the translation, rotten, yung Fujoshi. A GL
Ah,
version? I've never actually heard of a GL version. Like a Yuri version.
oh,
Kasi mas sikat ang
BL.
BL kesa sa Yuri. So, kaya there aren't as much good Yuri or like GL out
Mm,
there. Kasi BL is more,
more
more big.
popular.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Anyway, ano ulit? Ba yung translation ulit? Rotten what?
Rotten.
Just rotten?
Just like a rotten person.
Oh, oh wow.
So
That's intense.
Fujoshi is rotten girl. Fudanshi is like
Rotten
rotten boy.
boy.
And then
Yeah.
Hirotaka didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, he was like being touched very, very sensually as well, and he didn't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah, he was essentially harassed.
Yeah, he was.
Dang.
And like, he was just like, okay, he really likes touching. Like, and then Narumi's like, oh no, I have to go back, I have to go back. And
Na-realize lang niya yun nung ang daming tao. Tapos naririnig niya na pinagchichismisan yung boyfriend niya.
Pero yeah, it's those parang small gestures of Hirotaka
Mm-mm.
na na he really does care for Narumi.
Mhm.
And like, yung first kiss scene nila,
Wee!
alam mo, nanuntok ako ng pader no. Sabi ko, putang ina, tong talawag to. Ang funny pa nun kasi after nila mag-kiss, hinedbatan ni Narumi si Hirotaka. So like, it's very
Alam mo yung
them.
alam mo yung mas eventful pa yung first kiss nila kaysa dun sa first time nilang maging together.
Ah,
Oo.
pero,
Priorities.
pero sinundan agad ni Narumi ng headbutt. So like, mood.
Yeah, makes sense.
Kasi she was embarrassed because she was getting very jealous of inanimate booba objects.
And she
That's
was
what was
like,
happening.
she was like telling Hirotaka to hit her. Right? It's like, if you're angry, okay, I can get it. Make it like just 80% because I don't want you to get hurt. Or you know what, just lower it down, maybe 50, maybe 20%. You're very weak, so I don't want you to get hurt. Gano siya.
I really don't get what's with shoujo animes and girls wanting to be hit by their boyfriends.
I'm kind of concerned that it's a thing, you know?
I mean, Narumi didn't really want Hirotaka to hit her.
She was
Sh
just
like,
embarrassed, I
no,
guess.
she was just like, kasi ang nangyari nun is parang she forgot a lot of like small details from their childhood. And then she
Mm.
was like telling Hirotaka, if you're upset about something, then tell me. You can hit me if you want. And then Hirotaka was like, okay. And then she was like, You'll do it? Oh, okay. You'll do it. So go ahead, give me your best shot, but make it lower. Gumagano siya. Parang, you're very weak, so I don't want you to get hurt while hitting me. So like make it like 70% of your power. Gumagano siya. And then Hirotaka's just like, you should close your eyes. And she's like, oh, yes! Tapos bigla siyang kinis. So nagulat siya. Like, Hirotaka, I feel like we got lost in translation there, my dude. Yeah, ano lang, I feel like their relationship is just very slow in the progress, and I really like
Mhm,
that slowness with them because it makes sense for them. But I do understand why people prefer the second couple more.
mhm.
Kabakura and Hanako.
Yeah.
Like us.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, Hirotaka and Narumi has his own charm. Like the relationship has its
Mm-mm.
own charm. Pero
Mm,
like in terms of like our thing, it is Hirotaka and
yeah.
Hanako.
Hirotaka and Hanako?
Kabakura.
Wait, Kabakura. So in this episode, Lila confuses different names of the characters. First is Hanako, now it's Kabakura.
and
Favorite couple
and
mo
she
pa.
said na favorite niya yung dalawang yon.
I am a fake fan. I am a fake fan.
And
Crucify
before
me.
before we go to like Kabakura and Hanako, I just wanted to mention na the thing that I love about the couples is that they all have like different tropes with them.
Mm-mm.
So like Narumi Hirotaka are like the childhood friends to lovers, and then Kabakura Hanako are like the enemies to lovers, and then Nao and Ko, I don't know
College
They're
their
now
AU.
and co.
they're
Ah,
now
coffee shop AU,
yeah,
right?
or like introvert versus introvert and extrovert couple
Yeah, that's
duo.
true. That's
A
true.
puppy and a black cat.
Oh
But
yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Puppy and a black cat. But yeah, it's really nice to see because we have like different tropes in just like one story, so you get like full of like, oh my god, kinikilig ako di sa part na to. Ah, kinikilig din ako sa part na to. It
It's one for everybody.
Yeah, and it's perfect for people like me who can't choose their favorite trope. So maybe that's why I love Wotakoi so much. Landmarks. Woo! So, for this one, the phase that I want to talk about, since we are talking about Wotakoi, obviously I'm going to be talking about games, because our favorite man, Hirotaka, is a gamer. So obviously we're gonna be talking about games. So I did have a games phase, but it's mostly when I was younger, the first game that I remember playing was in the PlayStation 1. So that was our first like tech thing. I didn't grow up rich. So yun lang yung pinaka gadget namin throughout. I think I got it from a relative abroad. Tas yun lang siya. Hanggang masira yun. Yun lang yung gamit namin. Yung PlayStation 1. Tas ang nilalaro namin doon is yung Harvest Moon. So nagtitake turns kami
Amen.
ni
Oh,
ate.
I love it.
Yeah,
Harvest
right?
Moon, fave childhood game.
Pero alam mo ba, yung Harvest Moon, hinag siya ng ano ng kapatid ko. Bullshit yun eh. May PS2 naman kami, tapos meron kaming Harvest Moon. Siya lang naglaro, hindi ko siya nahawakan. Medyo nalulungkot ako.
Kami, ano, share kami nun kasi si Mami. Pati si Mami, nanonood siya minsan. Pati yung bubble game thing, yung bubble ata, yun. Alam ko nilaro din namin yun eh. Tapos, ayun. So, matagal namin nilaro yung PlayStation 1. Tapos, after nun, wala na kaming any other technology. Yung PC nun, hindi namin siya ginagamit for games. So, tumanda ako ng hindi ako makalaro. So, nung adult na ako, may phone na ako, doon ako naglaro ng sobrang daming games. So, currently, I want to share all the games that I'm playing currently on my phone. So, side note lang, yung phone ko, it's iPhone 13, and I specifically bought the largest memory. I saved money to buy a phone na may malaking memory. So, I bought the 512
All for
gigabytes just
games.
for the games. Yeah, exactly. Disclaimer: this is Editor Bri. I have played more games since the time of this recording because a lot of new games came out, and I might be talking about them in future episodes that could potentially confuse the listeners if you think that these are the only ones that I'm playing. Thank you. So I have these mobile games. So first one is Obey Me. So Obey Me is an otome game. So you play as a human exchange student, and you you go to this like devil dom sa devil world. Yun. Tapos nandun ka, may seven guys. Obviously, it's an otome game. It's really nice. I like the gacha. Favorite ko si Satan. Second is Tears of Timis. So another otome game. You play as an attorney or a lawyer, and you have these four guys. It's really good. The gameplay is nice. The story is nice. It's mystery. The gacha shit. It's Hoyoverse. But the 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 story is really nice. I also love the says here, the Japanese says. Also for Obey Me. Nobody loves Obey Me more than the says. Just say. The third one is Genshin. I feel like everybody knows this game. You play as a
Don't judge
traveler, you're
us.
looking for the twin, blah, 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 blah. I love the saves here as well. They're the reason why I started playing. All of us are playing Genshin here.
Mm-hmm.
The gacha
Yeah.
shit as well. I'm kidding. The next game is a rhythm game, so it's Ensemble Star. So this is an idol game. I love the gameplay here. It's very smooth. Gacha's fine, not bad, not good. And you play as a producer. So there's like a lot of idol groups here, so you can just choose whoever you want. Next is another rhythm game. It's Idolish 7. Idolish 7 is also an idol game. You play as the manager of the main idol group, which is Idolish 7. I hate the gameplay for this one. I hate the rhythm game for this one. But it's only available in Japan, so just take note of that. The next is another rhythm game. It's alternative rap battle. It's Hip Mic. I talked about this in a past episode, so just check it out. I love the gameplay for this one. The gacha's not that fine, by the way. Another game I have is a PG-18 game. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to advertise this because it's a
Do,
I
very
do you
think
really
PG-18
want to
game.
add this?
I
Yes.
think I
Uh,
know this game. I think I've seen
it's
this on
it's
Twitter.
a listen, it's a good game. It has a good story. And technically speaking, you don't really see the PG-18ness. Like the sex is not even there. You have to work hard to see the sex. So it's not really that worth it sometimes.
Okay.
But the gacha is shit for this. So just take note. I play this because of the story. The story is really good. Next one is My Hero Academia. It's the game for the manga and anime. It's a turn-based game. So if you like that, it's fine. I
I
do it in
think
auto. So
I think I tried playing that and I didn't know that it was an anime. I just saw
oh
it. I
really?
tried it and then I'm like, I don't like it. Never mind. And then I installed it the same day.
The ones that I just mentioned right now, I do it daily. Like religiously, I play it every single day to do all of the daily stuff. The next ones I don't religiously play, but Food Fantasy I used to religiously play it all the time. I stopped though, so casual na lang yung ano ko. Food Fantasy is about you play as like this chef in a restaurant and you have all these food souls. So the food souls are just actual fucking food that are anime characters, and you fight fallen angels. That's the story. Another game is Tower of Fantasy. I don't religiously play this. It's brand new sa global. I think a lot of people know this as well. It's a free.
It's known
It's
as
an
like
open world.
it's known as the Genshin Slayer, TM.
Yeah. So it's an open game thing. It's fine. I like the gacha here because they give you a lot of parang you can pull whenever you want. Another one is BTS Island. It's a BTS game, obviously. Ikemen Vampire is also an otome game, but like historical figures are vampires. That's the story. Nekopara is a cat game. It's not really a game, it's more of like a story thing.
Yeah,
You just
it's a visual novel.
yeah, it's a visual novel, so it's not much of a game.
We
And
downloaded it because of the saves.
exactly, that's like my main point in all of these games, the seiyus. The next ones are just casual games. Number Match and Wordle, I do it religiously as well, so daily. Jigsaw puzzles as well, I do it daily. Subway Surf, Temple Run, Geometry Light, Unblock Me, Sudoku, Uno, and Domino Go. I do it when I don't have internet, so I have it on my phone. I also have Perfect Tail. It's recommended by Kay. I haven't played it
It's
religiously though,
cute.
but
It's
it's a
cute.
cute game.
How do you have the energy to play all of these games? I can barely manage two.
I'm a very routine. I'm a very routine person, so if I don't do one game, I feel like I'm doing something terrible, and it's itchy for me if
Oh
I'm not
no.
doing it. Yeah. So, those are my mobile games. I also have PC games, but I don't do it as much because it's on PC. I'm lazy to open the PC, so I only do my mobile games. And those are my games. So I'm not as obsessed as Hirotaka, but close.
You're getting there.
It's the routine. That's
It's the
why.
routine, yeah. I'm a J in the MBTI scale. J people apparently are routine people. P people are more of a free person. J
So me
people
and
are
Leela.
Yeah,
routine.
we're both P.
And that is the end of my segment. Thank you for listening. Landmarks. Woo! So, let's move on to your favorite couple. Go on. Lay it on me.
Lay it all down.
Yeah.
They're very mature, and I like how they cared for Hirotaka as well and
Mm-mm.
Narumi. Parang mas concerned pa
Parents.
nga si ano eh, mas concerned pa si Kabakura kapag nagkakaproblema yung dalawa kaysa dun sa dalawang involved.
Yeah, that's true. They're very parents coded.
Yeah, they are.
And inadopt na nila si Hirotaka and Narumi. Tapos inadopt pa nila si Nao and si Ko. So,
Dami na nilang anak.
dumami bigla.
They're like an old married couple.
Mm,
And what's fascinating about them is that they've been together for years,
yeah.
right? Since high school or grad ni Kabakura ng high school.
Mm,
And it's nice na they're still very warm towards each other and they have their own way of expressing despite the fact that they always bicker.
mm,
Parang yung bickering nila, it's I would say fuel ng relationship nila.
mm.
They're very like married couple kahit hindi pa
Mm-mm.
sila kasal.
Yeah. Well, kinasal sila sa manga, di
Yeah.
ba?
And I mean that's
Kinasal
kind of
sila sa OVA.
Ah, yeah,
yeah
sa
sa
OVA.
sa
Picture.
OVA.
Picture.
Picture
Parang
lang.
montage lang
Slideshow.
siya. Pero kasi 'di ba dun sila nag-start fighting. So I guess that's like
Mm-mm.
their love language, just fighting.
I actually wanted to point that out. The thing that I like about their relationship is that, as Leela mentioned, that was the first nilang conversation with each other, just like fighting. That was their first language with each other, being
Mm-mm.
rivals, fighting over the gym, and it's what they're comfortable with. So like even after they became together, they're still bickering with one another because parang that's just how they are. Parang with Hirotaka and Narumi, they're not very vocal with their love. That's what they're comfortable with. With
Mm-mm.
Hanako and Kabahura, they're comfortable with bickering with one another. And the thing that I really love about that relationship is that it could very much end up being very toxic, but it's
Yeah.
not because they have mutual understanding of each other, and they don't cross any lines na they know that would trigger the other person. Like if they are fighting, it's something very parang superficial na alam nilang it won't hurt the other person. It's not
Mm.
crossing any lines, it's not below the belt. They're not bickering to hurt each other. They're just bickering because they're comfortable bickering with each other.
Mm.
Parang it's you could it could very much end up being toxic na they're always fighting because there's a lot of relationships and there's a lot of couples that always fights over like the smallest things,
Ah,
and
And
I
it's like
know
a
a
that's
lot of
serious fight.
couple.
yeah, and it's a serious fight. That's why it becomes more toxic because they're actually just fighting to hurt one another,
Yeah.
and they're not dealing with the root of that problem, like whatever they're fighting. Parang they end up fighting over the superficial things because they're not trying to talk about the root
Yeah.
of their problem and the reason why they don't parang they're starting to like annoy each other na.
Mm.
With Kabakura and Hanako, they don't have that. They're not fighting just to fight. I know. They're not fighting because they have something to fight again about. Parang they're just fighting
Mm.
because they're fighting. Parang it's what they usually do.
It's their
It's
And
just
language.
a
they're
thing.
competitive.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
They're competitive with each other. Though I would say though, there has been a point where it did affect Hanako.
Yeah.
Remember when
Oh
she got
yeah, yeah.
drunk?
Mm-mm.
Pero the thing is, instead of brushing it off like other couples might do, Kabakura addressed it
Yeah.
and then
Mm-hmm.
comforted her.
That
I
Mm.
think
seems just amazing. Even the
yeah,
choice of words are very careful.
I just think that's like a very healthy way of like handling serious arguments instead of alam mo tutulugan mo.
Mm-mm.
Parang
And he
ganon.
comforted her in a way now works for them.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
he knows her and he
Yeah.
knows how their relationship works.
Yeah.
Like we comfort each other like in a different way. And
Mm-hmm.
his kasi parang he try parang hinayaan niya muna na maglabas ng sama
Then
ng loob
yeah.
si Hanako before
Mm-hmm.
niya inano,
Mm.
before siya
Instead of
nagsalita.
habang naglalapas sa sama ng loob yung isang tao naman, hindi ko naman sinabi yun ganito ganyan. Ba't mo
Mm,
iniisip yan? Like parang instead of letting the other person like express themselves through muna, parang ginagatungan agad. Which is
mm,
actually, it's like a personal thing. It's like one of the biggest problems I have when I'm like
mm,
venting here with like the people I've met here.
mm,
Kasi most of the time they butt in and like
Mm.
not let me finish. And I'm like, if you just let me finish, you will realize that I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there. And I remember when I had this like, I want to say it's an argument, but it's a debate with my old roommate, yung homophobic
mm,
roommate. And I was like laying down my points, and then she just kept talking over me and
mm,
like
Mm.
answering back immediately. I'm like, I'm losing my chain of thought. So like, what's the point in having this discussion if we're even discussing?
I hate that.
Yeah,
It's like they're feeding you your own words. I'm like, no, that's not
yeah.
what I said.
I'm like, and like, I haven't even said anything. I haven't even finished what I'm saying, and you're
Yeah.
immediately
they're
saying it.
trying to like change what you're saying
Mm.
basically.
Yeah, or like making assumptions on what I'm about to say. But like if you just heard me out, right? If you take a chill pill, just let me
Mm,
finish. And the biggest trigger, I mean, I manage my own triggers, right? But it is like one of my biggest triggers. Like if I'm speaking and then someone talks over me, because that's what my parents would do. Like that's why
mm,
I over explain things and like
mm,
I tend to like jump in. And with this person again, she's nice when she's nice, okay, but like I quickly realize I don't like having deep conversations with her
mm,
because of this. It's like, please just let me finish. Because like you're gonna hear my points completely if you just let me finish talking and stop like inserting words I never said and then assuming that that's what I said, which I'm
mm,
really glad that Kabakura did not do.
mm,
Like
I
it's
know a
such
lot
a
of, I mean, personally, I know a lot of couples. One is actually really, really close to me
mm-hmm,
that argue a lot over petty things and they do
mm-hmm.
not resolve it like Kabakura and Hanako.
yeah.
Honestly, sobrang healing seeing the way Kabakura and Hanako handle like serious arguments.
Mm.
Mm,
Like it's super like comforting na possible pala yun. Like I didn't know that kind of that kind of talk is possible na without, talking over someone. Kahit
Wow, a
that's
healthy
hindi pa sila
couple.
tapos.
that's what
Yeah.
I like about Wotakoi. Kasi I
Mm-mm.
mean, I do read a lot of shoujo,
Mm.
like a lot. Like a lot.
We get it.
so
A lot.
Yeah.
so I do know like the stereotypes of shoujo and like how kasi with Japanese literature in general, like in mangas especially, the type of genre determines a lot of how the process parang the progress of the story would go.
Mm-mm.
So it's very obvious sometimes na parang ito yung A, ito yung B, ito yung C. Ito yung usual na makikita niyong elements sa type ng genre. Parang gano'n.
Mm-mm.
There's like
And
a
like,
formula.
yeah. And iba-iba lang yung parang gagawin nila dun sa formula na yun. Pero you would still see it. That's why the genre exists. Parang gano'n.
Mm-mm.
And out of all the shoujos that I've read, Wotakoi is like one of the only ones that doesn't really have drama in it. I mean, it makes sense because they're marketing it as like just this wholesome thing, and like hindi siya drama fueled. Pero kasi even if it's like kahit na sabihin mo na parang chill-chill lang na ano, na anime, meron at meron pa din may insert na drama in it. Like, it doesn't have to be like a very long drama, pero may ano pa rin, may parang konting hints of drama pa rin
Andun
siya.
pumapasok yung miscommunication bit.
Oo. Pero with Wotahoy, they don't really have that at all. Like, it's kasi technically speaking, even in like real life relationships, may mga relationships na hindi naman nag-aano ng drama. Just like Hanako and Kabakura, they did have a fight, but
Mhm.
parang it's just like a few minutes of fight kasi
Yeah,
they
it's
resolved it
like
quickly.
it's like there's no drama, but they're not without fights, but it's still
Mm.
peaceful. Like
Mm-mm.
it's not like toxic levels of drama, basically.
So it's like very realistic for me, yung relationship, and it's very healthy. I mean, obviously, if they're trying to portray like a toxic relationship, then that's a different story of reality. Pero
Mm.
for the reality of like people within a healthy relationship, this is actually a really good example of it. And they have like three couples, and all three couples aren't toxic in any way. Like,
Mm.
none of them, I'd say, you'd think na they shouldn't be in a relationship. Kasi
Yeah.
even Nawan ko, who's like the youngest out of all of them, they did kind of had a miscommunication with each other, but
Mm.
they resolved it quickly. Then
Yeah.
parang hindi siya nagano, hindi nila pinatagal sa story.
Oo. Hindi nila pina-fester.
They didn't
It's like resolved quickly.
they didn't prolong it as well. Parang they know what they should do, and they
Mm.
thought of like how to do it, and then they did it.
Mm.
And kaya it makes sense for this story na ganun yung mga characters na nando sa story. Like, it's
Yeah.
just a perfect fit altogether. And I feel like the execution is really good in that regard then.
Mm. Parang it's showing you what a healthy relationship is supposed to be like with different dynamics.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And this is the type of relationship that people should want to have, not
Mm.
Yeah.
those others na. I mean, I'm a sucker for romance, pero you have to admit that most romance have like
A
has like
frustrating
sprinkles.
arc.
It has sprinkles of like toxicity in
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
And
that
like
people,
even
yeah.
like we're suckers of like toxic romantic dynamics in fiction.
Yeah.
Mm.
But in fiction, like we have
Mm.
to understand that it's fictional. But when
It's
it
not
comes,
fun if you're in there, if
yes,
you're
exactly.
experiencing it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's such a breath of fresh air seeing Watakoi relationships like work the way they do,
Mm.
and
Mm.
it's just really nice. It's very healing. Like wow, I didn't realize it's possible.
And there are types of relationships as well. I mean, yeah, they have the tropes, right?
Yeah.
They are grounded in the tropes. That's like their
Mm.
foundation. Pero their relationship itself is very unique. Na
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
they have like all these quirks with them, and they're not parang if you think of like another couple from a different story that's similar to them, I can't really think of, because they have like a uniqueness to them that is like solely for them.
It's the otaku love.
And it's also a very interesting concept as well, because when you think about it, otaku in literature or like in pop culture
Yeah.
is
Mm-hmm.
usually shown as like this bad thing.
Loser. Yeah.
Yeah, a loser, um,
Itself.
stalker, incel. Yeah,
Yeah.
parang you rarely see otaku being shown as like a normal person. Just
Yeah.
like these four, now they have a job, they're
Yeah.
they're using their paycheck for the things that they love. I mean, Hanako and Narumi are also a bit they're very fujoshi coded. Pero alam mo yun, parang they're still like normal people
Yeah.
They're
in society.
functional.
Yeah.
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 So it's really thus they're finding love, they're in a healthy relationship. one of them is in a healthy relationship for years, another one just started. Parang otaku kasi, not the extreme ones, kasi there are extreme otakus out there na very creepy, that you know that makes sense na may stereotype na ganun yung otakus because of them.
Mm.
Pero a lot of otakus like are just chilling.
Yeah.
They're just loving what they're loving, their
Mm.
passions and stuff. So it's nice to see that
A
in.
different representation.
Mm-mm,
They're just
exactly.
like they're just viewed in a negative light
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, for a very long time, the term otaku in Japan really wasn't a
Mm,
good thing. That's why people
Mm-hmm.
try to hide it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard that it's getting better.
It's getting better now because the anime culture in general, just not even just like the anime, it's like the otaku culture in general is becoming better because globally a lot of people are accepting it as well.
Mm.
Mm.
Nagiging
Okay.
more popular na din kasi globally yung like for example like anime, manga, drama series, like all those things that otaku is associated with is becoming popular globally. So it's easier for them to like come out of like say
Hiding.
come out of hiding and just like saying that they like it and stuff. I don't know why we went to that route, but like going back to Kabakura and Hanako.
The necklaces, though.
Oh, I have a manga spoiler that I really want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, I don't think they're gonna release a new anime because they literally showed like the ending of the manga in the fucking OVA as a slideshow. So I doubt they're gonna do another episode on it. So I'm just gonna spoil, okay? If you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be spoiled, then it's you should have read the manga.
It's your fault.
Any Anyways, that necklace kasi, before the proposal happened, Hanako lost her necklace. Like she couldn't
Yeah.
find it. Parang
That was in the
she
OVA, right?
no.
Was it not?
No, I told you guys this before. I
Oh,
think that's
okay.
why you know this.
Yeah, that's why you remember.
Yeah. Basically, what happened was Hanako was staying over at Kabakura's, and then the next morning, she realizes that she lost her necklace, and she was like panicking so much. And Kabakura was just like, it's fine if you can't find it. We could just buy another one." And Hanako kind of got
Got upset.
upset, and then she was like, "I'm going home." And then she went home, and then she didn't talk to Kabakura, and Kabakura's like very confused. She's like, "What did I do? What was my fault? What was
Though
happening?" And
I understand why she's upset.
yeah. And then he thought that she's just very upset that the necklace was gone. So what he did was he used his own necklace, yung flower, because their necklace is a flower, right? And he bought a new chain for her, and then he was like, "Look, I found your necklace." And then she was like, "Really, really?" And then she saw it, and it's like the new necklace, and she was like, "Where's your necklace?" And then he kind of panicked a bit, and then she's like, "Do you think I'm stupid? This is a new chain." I mean, they've had that since high school. I'm pretty sure the chain's like very old, like
Yeah,
old
yeah,
looking now and stuff.
yeah.
So medyo stupid si Kabakura dun. And then she like ran away, and then Kabakura's just like confused. Like, why are you upset? And then kasi before that, Hanako was like talking about their relationship with Narumi and another friend of theirs in the office. And then she told them about the necklace, and yung necklace, ito na yung point ko, ang habat na naman yung intro ko. Yung necklace, ang nangyari kasi doon, 'di ba they got together nung graduation ni Kabakura. So
Mm-mm.
graduate na si Kabakura, he's in college. And then Hanako was like telling him, "Can we like do more coupley stuff?" Ganon, ganon. And then Kabakura in Kabakura fashion, he was like, "No, it's embarrassing." Ganyan, ganyan. Then Hanako kind of like got mad, like, "You're always doing this." Gato. Tapos nag-away na naman sila. As usual, they bickered and stuff. And then Hanako nagtatampo. And then one day after school, Kabakura was like waiting on the gate. And then Hanako found him. And then binigay ni Kabakura yung gift. And then it was the necklace. And then she saw it. She opened the box, right, with the necklace, and then she saw Kabakura's necklace as well, and she kind of got happy. Pero in Hanako fashion, she was like, "Can't you choose a better style? This looks lame." And then Kabakura was like, "Well, I just thought like the flower is a good idea kasi they both have flowers in their names."
Mm.
And then medyo na-touch si Hanako. Pero syempre, in Hanako
Ano
fashion,
yung
binikir pa din niya.
flower sa names nila?
Hana in Hanako,
Mhm.
and then Kaba in Kabakura.
Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
Ayun, ever since noon, they've been wearing it. And Hanako was like, the necklace is lame. It's very lame. But at that moment, she feels very happy kasi Kabakura did something na she knows he didn't want to, but he still did it for Hanako. And that's like the sentiment that she has for the necklace. And that's why she's upset over the necklace being missing. But Kabakura obviously didn't know any of this. So, nung hinahanap niya si Hanako sa street, he ran into Narumi and Kabakura, and then he told them what happened, and Narumi was like, "Why did you do that?" Gato ganyan. It's really funny kasi in the manga, yung mga notes sa baba, it kind of like has connections to the page. And
Mhm.
nakalagay doon ano, Narumi helping Kabakura. SR. Parang ganon. Tapos,
Oh,
super rare.
'di ba
Ganon.
may gano'n-gano'n din 'yun sa anime, like SR,
Mm-mm.
SSR,
Uh-uh.
gano'n sila.
Tapos,
Achievement unlocked.
parang yung susunod na ata na parang, "Narumi scolding Kabakura, SSR," gano'n. Tapos ano, inano niya, skinold ni Narumi si Kabakura, parang, "It's not the necklace gato ganyan, ganyan." Tapos pinaintindi na niya kay Kabakura yung reason. And then, they ran into Nao, and then Nao was like, "Oh, Kabakura-san, I thought you were with ano, with Koyanagi-san, ganyan, ganyan. I thought I saw you there, over there." Tapos Kabakura was like, "You saw Hanako? Where is she?" Ganyan, ganyan. Tapos niya, "Oh, she was right there." Ganyan, ganyan. Tapos may kasama daw siyang guy. And then, so nagpanic si Kabakura. Hinanap niya. Tapos aawayin na dapat niya yung guy. Tapos it turns out that Hanako was venting to the guy, and the guy wanted to run away, but like Hanako's just like venting out to the guy. So, and then the guy was like, "Are you her boyfriend? Please, make up. I'm tired." And then he was just like,
I wanna
just
go
walks
home.
away. Like, "Please take her."
Take your girlfriend away.
And then, ayun na nga, nag-usap na sila and stuff. And then, nag-propose si Kabakura kay Hanako. He was like, "I know parang this won't replace the necklace that you lost. But here, alam ko na kung bakit nag-ano may nakalimutan akong details sa story. Prior to that, si Hanako medyo nagiging insecure na siya kasi Kabakura, for some reason, stopped fighting with her. Like,
Mm.
even when she tried to push his buttons, Kabakura
Mhm.
just like, "Yeah, okay." Parang nagko-concede agad siya. And
Oo.
then, Hanako was like, "Is something happening? Parang,
Is
is
he
he
getting
tired?
tired of
Yeah,
me?
is he tired of the relationship because we're always fighting? So parang, is he gato, ganyan, ganyan." And then it turns, kaya siya nag-vent out dun kay Narumi and na-bring up yung necklace. And then, nung nagpa-propose na si Kabakura, he was like, "I wanted to wait before giving you this." He wanted to avoid the fights as much as possible kasi parang he wanted to show her na it's not just like fighting all the time, and parang gusto niyang maging mature in the relationship before they take the next step forward to their future. Parang he wants to show her how
Kinikilig na naman ako, ano ba 'yan?
yeah. Parang he wanted to show her his sincerity and stuff. Yun, binigay na niya yung ring. And then, ang funny nun kasi, di ba, ano na, okay na sila. Tinawagan nila si Narumi. So, he proposed? You're engaged?
Parang nag-aaway lang kayo kahapon?
Parang may
And then,
tampuhan na nangyayari, biglang propose na?
and then ang next, parang, extra nung chapter na yun, parang ending ng chapter na yun, as an extra, was Hanako. She found the necklace and it was just on her scarf. Nag-ano siya, na
Mabit.
ano, oo, sumabit doon sa scarf niya.
Well, at
Ayun.
least may fiancé na siya.
Yeah.
Blessing in disguise.
Tourist spots.
So, taking a break from Wotakoi, this is tourist spots where we're recommending stuff, and I want to recommend Unstars, the one that I mentioned a while ago. So go play it, watch the anime if you want, listen to their songs. So they have a lot of idol groups there. I feel like you'll find the one that you want. Unstars, woo!
Tourist spots.
See, ang dami pa talagang pwedeng i-animate. I don't know why Slinide show nila dun sa third OVA. Dun talaga ako
It's
nabwisit.
giving Promise Neverland season 2.
Oh my God! Pero alam mo, I mean, I kind of get it kasi they released the third OVA alongside the last volume of the manga.
Ugh.
Maybe that's why, but like I
Mm.
still don't like it. And yes, I will forever hate that Promise Neverland for like breaking their promise. Anyways, going back, so they have like a lot of like really good scenes. Do you guys remember that scene where they were in the business trip, company trip,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then Kabakura got like really drunk because he can't say no to his superior that kept giving him alcohol,
Alcohol.
and then Hanako kind of like got worried a bit, but she's not really showing it. And then she gave water to Kabakura. It's just like,
Oh, that
you,
was when Kabakura left a bit, right? And he was alone
yeah,
in like some kind of ballroom or hall or something. And then Hanako was
outside,
like, water.
yeah. And she was like, you really have to learn how. You really need to learn how to say no to people. And then he kissed her on the cheek, and she was like, "You're being really cute." Ganun, ganun. I was like,
Napapadasal ako sa asin.
I'm really sad. It's making me want to reread Wotakoi now.
Oh my
For those
god.
who don't know, Lila's mic is on a bottle of salt.
It's taped there, so I have like a proper mic. So now I'm holding my bottle of salt like it's like it's a mic.
She's cuddling the bottle of salt.
Yes.
I can tell you guys a lot more stories of them, but like I don't think a lot of people would want to listen to me spoil, so I'm gonna stop now.
Just read the manga.
Yeah, just read the manga. I swear it's worth it. And it has like a lot of like references because they're otakus, right? So they have a lot of references to other like pop culture things.
Mm,
So it's really, and they explain it naman sa dulo. If you're reading the official English manga, they explain the references at the end of every
mm,
volume. So you wouldn't really miss out on anything. So I highly suggest that you just read it.
yeah. It's fascinating that Hirotaka's type is Hanako
Ah,
and
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Kawakura's
yeah.
type is Narumi. But
they're dating
they're
the
dating
other.
the
And it's the
opposite.
same. It's the same with Hirotaka and Narumi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Narumi's type is Kabakura, and Hirotaka's type is Hanako.
Yeah. So like I guess that's what they meant by don't expect to date your crush or something. You're gonna get a different person. Okay, so since we've tackled the weird couple
The weird
and
couples.
and the fighting couple, let's talk about the innocent couple.
The cute
Now I'm called.
couple.
Yeah, the cute couple. The puppy and the black cat, as mentioned by Kay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, ang cute ng relationship nila. Kahit na most of what we saw was them not being in a relationship.
That's
We
true.
need more.
Sa dulo lang sila nagkatuluyan, no?
It's the extrovert adopting an introvert type
Mm-hmm.
yet again. And it's really cute kasi I I mean, this is nothing against Hiro. Well, it is. This is against Hirotaka.
Your
But
favorite character?
I don't care. He needs to hear this. But like, kasi 'di ba, he's not really a good big brother. I mean, he mentioned it.
Yeah.
So, he's not really a good big brother to Now. And like whenever Now wants to play games, he just doesn't want to do it because it's such a bother for him because Now is not really a good player.
Mm-mm.
But with Ko, she didn't care. She just likes playing with Now. And she was like very patient and like helping Now and teaching Now all the things about the
I
games.
mean,
Kahit na
I
nasa-stress na siya.
Kahit nasa
I
stress
mean,
na siya.
I kind of understand Hirotaka because like most of the time, big like elder siblings don't really like it when their younger siblings copy them.
Mm-mm.
Like it's kind of rare to see siblings who are like, yeah, let's share everything. Yes, let's have the exact same interests at the exact same time. Like it's really rare to find like siblings
And
like that.
and it makes sense because Hirotaka's like a few years older. Like
Yeah.
very big nung age gap
Yeah.
you
So
know.
I do remember with my siblings, like it would annoy me to no end whenever my younger sibling would like copy me and like what I like. Because there's
Mm.
also that competitiveness, right? Like parang
Mm.
like why are you taking my stuff? It's my stuff. And then my mom would even fuel it. She would give us the same haircuts.
Yeah.
There was a period of time where my younger sibling and I had the same Dora hair. I am
Yeah,
not kidding.
my sister and I also had a lot of
Yeah.
like twin moments.
Yeah. So and then I remember yung sibling ko and yung younger brother ko, they're just 1 year apart.
Mm.
Like January 2021 yung sibling ko and then January 2022 yung brother ko. So they're like very close and I'm 4 years older than the second born.
2021 and
I sorry,
2022.
2001, 2002. Sorry.
Your
My
siblings are
1
1
and
and
2.
2 years old.
Okay. Sorry. My younger
And they're in
sibling.
college.
Yeah, there
Wow,
you go.
genius.
Dinaig si Sheldon.
No, no, no. My sorry, that was my mistake. My younger sibling was born in 2001 and then my younger brother was born in 2002. So they're just 1 year apart. I am 4 years older than them. Sobrang
You were
malaki-laki.
planned.
No, we
Tapos,
were
they were
all planned.
accidents.
No, we were all planned actually. Kasi ang aim ng dad ko is magkaroon siya ng anak na lalaki. Eh nagkataon yung
Mm.
unang dalawa babae. Sabi nga, isa pa, kailangan lalaki. So nagkataon
Also,
lalaki nga lumabas.
opposite ng amin.
Kasi puro babae, pero dulo yung naging babae.
Mm.
We're
Puro
both
lalaki.
accidents.
Oh no. Alam mo, Bri, at some point, I feel like you're gonna have to like explain your family tree.
No,
'Cause
Nah,
it's
let
nah.
them not
Let
have a
them
context.
confuse. Let them be confused. Let them guess.
okay.
Leave them guessing.
This is the only thing that I'm gonna say then. Bree's family tree is very confusing. So if you find some form of familiar relationship from Bree very questionable, don't question it. Don't say anything. Just ignore it. Just let it be. Because you're gonna get a headache. To this day, Bree told me every single thing that happened in their family tree, and I'm like, what the fuck happened again? I don't remember.
My family could be in a movie.
Yes.
That's your main
100%.
character moment right
Uh,
there.
I want my main character moment to have money, not this family.
Anyway, yes, I kind of understand Hirotaka, like not really wanting to spend time with him, but I understand. It's like poor boy, like he just wants to spend time with his older
No,
brother, but like
but like I think differently in a way na I don't think he cares about now copying him, more of like now having
he's a
to teach
nuisance.
now.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of comes with that as well. Like, I mean, one part of it is being
Yeah.
territorial, and then the other part is like, you're not
Cause
good at it. I don't want to bother.
yeah, cause now
Yeah,
like no matter how much you teach now, he's
it
not
just doesn't work.
learning.
He's the only one that's not an otaku.
And like Ko Ko tried her best. And
Here's the thing.
he's still
Here's the thing.
not good at
I
it.
thought, I thought I'm bad at games, and then I saw now. I
I don't
thought
know
I'm bad
what's
at games.
happening in his. He's like an head empty type of person. Like he's
He's
That's
dying.
just
true.
happy to be there.
Yeah, his character
Yeah.
is dying, and he's like, "Oh, I'm dying."
He's
He's
just
just
happy to be there.
yeah.
Let's not
He's just a
blame him.
happy. He's just happy to spend time with the people he cares about. Di ba meron din na isang time parang pinaglaro silang dalawa ni Hirotaka. Tama ba? Yun parang nagkaroon sila na sleepover thing. And he's just happy to be there, like just watching people play and then maybe try playing as well.
No, he's I remember what you're talking. He's really
Yeah.
happy because his brother has friends. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Kasi
a lot worse.
that's like his biggest worry kasi growing up. Na Hirotaka doesn't have any friends but Narumi. And
Uh-huh.
then si Narumi, parang ano 'di ba, medyo na ano sila ng path. Nag na tawag doon?
Na-cross.
Nag-separate ng paths
Ah,
si Narumi and
okay.
si Hirotaka and then they just like
Yeah.
met
Met
again at
again,
work.
yeah.
So like all this time growing up, now has been very, very worried for Hirotaka. That's also the reason why he kind of got very protective over Ko because she reminds him of Hirotaka.
Mm.
So parang na awaken yung maternal instincts ni now. Pero it's like for his brother. So he was
is
very
this
happy.
is this an ooey yooey thing like all over again?
Yeah.
Probably.
he's he's just very happy to see that Hirotaka has finally has friends. And then ayun na nga yung ano, yun yung akala ni Kabakura na now has a crush on Narumi. And that's why he was like very
Ah,
happy na Narumi is
ah,
there.
yung misunderstanding, 'di ba yung ano
Ah,
din, yung first time nilang ma-meet si Now din, like Narumi
akala
was like really cozy with Now, and then
yeah.
is she cheating? Is she cheating on Hirotaka? This is
And
bad.
then
This is stressful.
now was very happy na Narumi's there again. And na
Yeah.
she's hanging out with Hirotaka, but Kabakura didn't know this, so he thought that now was happy because Narumi's there. Period. And then, ah,
Sinusulat daw yung ano, GF ganun.
tapos bigla niyang parang niya yung sabihin na magjowa yung kapatid niya pati si Narumi. Pero now thought na ang magjowa is si Kabakura and si Narumi. And then he was like, "Oh no, I'm making this complicated. Arata, it's my fault. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. It's just nagpapanik na si Kabakura and then Hanako's just like there like, "Oh my god, this is taking so long." And then she just kissed Kabakura and then Kabakura's like, "What the fuck?" And he was like really angry. And then Hanako was like, "Do you understand now, little brother? He is dating me, and your brother is dating Narumi." And then now started crying. And then Kabakura thought na, "Oh no, he's crying because he's
He's
heartbroken." But like,
heartbroken.
yeah, but like now was just like, "Oh, Kanichan has a girlfriend."
Yung
And it's
nakakatawa is yung ano, sinabi niya na, "Oh, my brother is now with his first love." Tapos,
Ah,
ah,
yeah, yeah. And then
Hirotaka's
Hirotaka
face.
glared at him.
he was like, "You know what's going to happen if you
If you
continue that
continue.
sentence."
Tapos nakita ni Kabakura.
like he doesn't care if there's like a misunderstanding na merong ibang nagkaka-crush sa girlfriend niya. He cares about his girlfriend not knowing na siya yung first love niya. And it's all because of a pencil, right?
I mean, that's how they first started becoming friends.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the pencil. Pero
Oh.
going back lang with Now and Ko, it's really funny kasi when Now called Ko-kun, panic ng slide si Ko,
Mm-hmm.
tas nag-hesitate siya. Tas hinayaan na lang niya. Kasi as an introvert, you're just like, okay, sige. Think what you want. Parang ganun. I don't wanna try to correct you or something. And then, medyo nag-backfire yun sa kanya kasi naging friends sila. So, nag-continue yung misunderstanding. And it's funny because Kenchan and Siyokun, they both know that Ko is a girl. And they were both like, does Now know that Ko is a girl? And then they were like,
Oh no.
I think he doesn't. It's like, should we say something? I was like,
It's like,
nah.
no. Let him figure it out on his own.
Mga gatong talaga kay Ken.
Tapos ang funny nung na-discover ni Ko na girl si, ay, na-discover ni Now na girl si Ko nung
Cool.
sa bathroom.
Yeah, yeah.
And then ang funny nun kasi gets mo kung ba't nagpanic si Now. Pero nagpanic din si Ko. And then siya pa yung nag-run away. He's like,
It's
sorry.
it's her introvert anxiety.
Yeah. And
Mood.
then, akala niya galit sa kanya si Now. And then si Now naman, akala niya galit sa kanya si Ko. And they're just like, oh, my babies. And then yung dalawang yung sila, sila
Dalawang
Kenchan.
gatong.
To si Yokun, they're just like, just tell her what you're thinking right now. And then yun, naging ano sila. Pero si ano yun, sino ba yun? Si Yokun. Si Yokun yun, di ba? Yung nagbigay ng movie parang sinabi niya na yun, mag-movie kayo ni ano.
Oh,
Sa
tapos
kanya,
nag-dress si Ko.
oo.
Right.
Oh my God, alam nyo ba, kinot to sa anime. Pero alam nyo ba na si Hanako and si Narumi yung bumili ng dress na yun?
Nasabi mo.
Oh, yeah, nabanggit mo siya. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for everybody's knowledge, whoever's listening na hasn't read the manga, it was actually Narumi and Hanako who bought it. Kasi parang Ko was like at the mall and she was trying to find clothes. And then nakita siya nila Narumi. And then, si Narumi kasi kilala niya, si Hanako hindi. Tapos Hanako was like, slim body, very tall, ganyan-ganyan. Good body for cosplay. Yun yung unang pumasok sa brain niya.
Inanalyze niya na yung
Oo.
katawan ni
Tapos
Ko.
sabi niya, "Do you want me to dress you up?" Gano'n-gano'n siya. Tapos 'yun, drinag nila si Ko everywhere. Ta's
Gina
binila niya ng mga dresses and stuff.
ginawa nilang Barbie si Ko.
Oo. And then siyempre, in Ko
Nag-pre-dress up
fashion,
eh, no?
she's like panicking but like she doesn't know how to say no. And then she was like asking help from Narumi. She's like, "Narumi-san." And
I
then
feel
Narumi was like, "Sorry, I can't stop Hanako."
I feel very scared for Ko whenever she goes to a hair salon. Imagine the hairdresser just cutting so much and she can't say no.
Oh no!
Maybe she got that haircut because of
Yeah,
that.
because of that. Yeah.
That happened to me. I understand.
You are the co.
Pero wait, tama ba yung pagkakaalala ko? After the date, right? Ko confessed to Now.
Yeah.
And then Now rejected her?
No. Ko was like, I really
As a
like you.
friend.
No, 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 no. I really like you. So I would really want us to continue being friends.
And then Now was like, oh, okay, friends. And then
And
after a while, he realizes that, wait, she's confessing to me, right?
no, no,
That
no.
happened, right?
I mean, parang Ko was like, it's fine, we're still going to continue being friends. I want this, right? Tas nagko-confuse. Tas Now was like, she likes me, but we're gonna be friends? Yeah, we're gonna be friends. I'm happy to be friends. Aren't
Yeah.
I?
Yeah.
Gumaganon
I
siya.
remember now. Yeah.
And then he's like questioning whether he's actually happy na they're just like continuing being friends. And then the
Yeah.
two guys were like, bro, wake up.
and then that's when he realized he fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Nah, he also likes
Yeah.
Ko. And
Yeah.
then they got
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. Basically, the reason I brought that up was I really like, although I remembered it wrong, Pero like the sentiment is there. I really like how it's not linear, where Ko confesses and then
Mm.
they're together. There's a little bit of like dumbfoolery spice in there.
It's it's the progress of a relationship that we're used to.
Yeah,
Mm.
Because
yeah,
in
yeah,
our
that's true.
culture, it's not like, oh, I like you, let's date. Okay, they're
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
With us, there's a stage of legal.
yeah,
MU.
yeah.
MU.
MU, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pero yung kala kasi, 'di nga ligaw, hindi MU, eh. Si Ko na
Miss,
mismo nagsabi, "Friends."
Friends. Let's be
she
friends.
rejected herself.
Yeah, right? She
Oh
didn't even give him a chance to reject her. Siya na mismo nag-ano, pala-desisyon si ate.
no. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Landmarks. Woo! Okay, I have another landmarks for you guys. So this is another phase that I have. Just like Hirotaka again, I have been collecting figurines. So I have Funko Pops and Nendoroid. So Funko Pop is like the square face figurine that you see. Nendoroids are the smaller ones. So Nendo in Japan is clay. So it's made out of clay. That's literally it. And so for the Funko Pops, I have the FMAB set. I have one of Arya from Game of Thrones. I have Inosuke from Demon Slayer, Spider-Man. I have Mei Mei in Turning Red, and I got Dumbo actually because it was a free gift because I have been buying a lot of Funko Pops from this specific store and they have like this stamp promo thing. So whenever I buy something, they gave me stamps and I collected enough stamps to get a free Funko Pop and that's how I got Dumbo. So
That's how much Brie buys Funko Pops.
yeah,
Just to put it into perspective.
to put it in perspective, I had enough stamps for it. Yeah, I did. And it was mostly due to the fact that I also bought you guys Funko Pops. That's how I got
Oh, yeah.
the stamps. So I gave them for graduation gift except for Lippy, I gave her an EXO album cuz she likes EXO. It's more of like a graduation plus birthday gift. That's why hers is more expensive.
Recibo reveal.
I no thank you. So, I gave Kay. What did I give you?
Pennywise.
All right. You know what? I had. Was it Lila or was it Lippy? I had you guys get the
Me.
Pennywise. It was you,
It
right?
was me. It was me.
I made you buy the Pennywise Funko because I'm scared of clowns. So that's a fun fact for me. I am deathly scared of clowns, and I even though it's a Funko Pop, it's a scary little shit. So I made her buy it. I never opened the package. So when I got the package, I just stapled it up and then gave it to Kay because I didn't want to see
You
it.
should have a post-it. Post-it
No, we don't talk
over
about that.
the
So
face.
Oh,
no.
the post-its. I still have the post-its.
Uh
It's still
Same.
with me.
so so with Leela, I gave her a toothless. I don't know why. Why is it toothless?
I think it's because I'm just so obsessed with the movie. And
Okay.
like I think when I saw it nung sinasamahan kita sa Funko Pop store,
Yeah.
I was like melting when I saw it.
Ah,
So
I
I
see.
was like, oh, it's toothless! I was doing that.
That's
And
how I
take note,
chose it.
naunahan ka pa ni Toothless mag-Canada.
Yeah. Kapag airplane si toothless, puti
Ah,
pa siya.
ano siya, hindi nakabox siya, package siya, parang balikbayan. Parang ano, no, no, no. Ano yung care package ng nanay ko from the Philippines.
Oh,
Pero yes, nakapag-Canada pa siya. Naunahan
kalimutan.
kayo.
I also have Nendoroid. Oh wait, I also have Boku no Hero and Genshin Impact Funko Pops. I forgot about
You
them.
have Genshin Impact?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Ether, Lumine, and Paimon.
What?
Yeah, I have those.
I
And
didn't know that.
I showed you that. They're bubble heads as well. I showed you guys that.
Ah!
Yeah, they were bubble heads. So cute.
I have shit brain.
I also have Nendoroids of Haikyuu and Jujutsu Kaisen. So those are my figurines. I don't actually have as much figurines as you think I have. it's not as many as other collectors, but
It's still a lot
it's
for
still
one
enough
person.
money that it could be five numbers. It has
Like
four
buy a
zeros.
new phone.
Yeah, exactly. If I sell all these figures, I probably could buy a new phone. That's how
Oh my gosh.
expensive they were. Yeah. And those are my figurines. I don't have the big boobs like Hirotaka, but I still love mine. Landmarks. Woo!
The difference between Narumi, Hirotaka, and Ko and Nao relationship was that Hirotaka and Narumi are getting to know each other while being together in a romantic relationship, while Ko and Nao were getting to know each other before they become a couple.
Mm,
But they're both slow burn.
yeah.
That's true.
And they're both extroverts adopting introverts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it would kind of make sense with Hirotaka and Narumi because all their lives they knew each other as like friends
Mm,
or like
Mm,
platonic. And then all of a sudden, in just once they went, okay, we're dating now. Again,
yeah.
no romance whatsoever. It just happened. So of course they're gonna have to take some time to kind of learn about each other in a romantic sense.
Yeah.
mm,
Tawag dun? That reminds me of, so I listened to Get Real, diba?
mm,
The
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Tapos, PH1 said, it's really weird when you become a couple. It's just a simple word of, hey, I like you, let's date. And then suddenly you're treating each other as a couple when you used to be friends.
mm.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. That's honestly that's why I mean this is very like old school, but I have an appreciation for the legal culture
Mm,
in the Philippines. I know I remember there was a discourse about that like last year, maybe 2 years ago. Na
on Twitter.
someone someone didn't like ligaw because like for valid reasons naman.
Mm,
Pero for me kasi in my perspective, legal culture kind of enables the two couples to like get to know each other and like have kind of like a rough test run of how the relationship would feel like without really like fully committing. Also, since traditionally ligaw is done by the guy and the
Yeah.
person who's like on the receiving end is the girl, it kind of gives autonomy to the girl,
Yeah.
right? Parang the girl has the control on like where the relationship would go. Pero in a traditional sense, that's not the way it is because the way it worked was ligaw, 'di ba? Ligaw entailed pamamanhikan. And then it's like
Mm-mm.
kasal agad.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not talking about that. We're
Mm.
just talking about like the modern way of how legal works, pero with gender roles.
Yeah.
So semi-traditional. So yun. Wala lang.
I
That's why
mean,
I like the legal aspect of things because of that.
I mean, ang tagal namin nasa MU stage nung ex ko. Tas months lang kami naging together.
Ay, seryoso ka ba? Yung
Oo!
mga pinagkukwento-kwento mo?
Two
Months
years
lang
kami,
yon.
2 years kaming
My God!
MU. Tas 6 months kaming
So right
magjowa.
before graduation and then beginning of like freshman year in college, nag-break
Mhm.
kayo?
Feb to August.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right? It's funny.
Wait, what the fuck? Samantalang kami, yung nag-meet kami January, naglandian kami hanggang March, pagdating ng May kami na.
Hmm. Hindi ko siya sinasagot for 2 years.
Oh my God.
You 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 enjoyed the legal stage too much.
You kind of
Ah,
forgot of making it official.
we actually really did enjoy the Lingos. Everything that I told you guys about
Happened
him
before.
happened before we got together. Yeah.
Seryoso ka? What the
Damn.
fuck?
Yeah.
Damn this girl.
So funny now that I
Holy
think about it.
shit. What the
It's
fuck?
your
Wait,
commitment issues.
wait lang.
Probably.
It kind of changes everything now. Parang I feel like I never actually knew you
Really?
right after this revelation. What do you mean?
Wait, I thought you guys know about it.
No.
No.
We thought
I'm
everything
shocked
happened
but
when you were
not shocked.
together.
I'm
Yeah,
shocked but not shocked
I'm not
because it's a
surprised.
very Brie thing to do.
Yeah, like I'm not surprised that the commitment issues was strong even back then. But I'm shocked that all of those happened without you even being in like an official relationship. The fuck?
It's
I feel
funny,
like I
isn't
didn't
it?
know you. Who are you?
I don't know.
What
Ah,
the fuck?
um, that's added to the Brie lore for you guys. Um,
Like that's like I mean we're already quite well versed with the Brie lore. It's just this one very important detail that
Detail.
we missed.
guys, I always tell you na mas mahaba yung MU stage namin kesa sa ano. It's
But
like,
like
I've always
I
joked about that
I
na sobrang short lang nung relationship namin.
I didn't expect it to be like 2 years and versus 8 months.
6 months.
S- See, that's like one fourth, a full one fourth of the MU stage. What do you mean, bro?
Pinahaba mo pa yung relasyon nila.
Ah,
Bree, this is like a very important detail. It kind of changes everything. Six
maybe I
months, two
forgot it.
years, 2 years of MU, and then 6 months of a relationship.
Anyways, let's go back kasi malayo na tayo. Do you guys, oh, you know what? I just want to bring up, sobrang mabilis lang to. Yung
Uh huh.
first time, hindi pa kasi nila sa OVA. Pero the
Uh
first time that now, I know, na Ko and Kabakura met was in, kasi Ko got a part-time job
Mm-mm.
in a bookstore. And
uh.
then, Kabakura,
Kabakura.
Kabukura, Kabakura went in and tried to like buy a manga. Pero kasi at the time, naka-break si Ko. So, dapat kukunin niya yung manga. And then, parang ano sila,
Tug
nagkakitaan
of
sila.
war.
Oo. Tapos, 'di ba nakakatakot si Kabakura? So,
Oo.
like, takot na takot si Ko. And then, binitawan niya, sumimasen, ganyan siya. Tapos, sa isip ni Kabakura, parang, oh, what a nice young lad giving up, the manga, ganyan, ganyan for me. And then, parang tinawag si Ko na parang, hey, can you help, in the counter? So, counter na lang siya, parang, I couldn't get the manga. And then bigla si si Kabakura yung i-serve niya. Tapos si Kabakura parang, oh, it's the guy. Ganyan, ganyan, from a manga. Tapos si Ko was like, oh no, it's the scary guy. Is he angry at me? Ganyan, ganyan siya. And then yun na nga, umalis na. And then, di ba sila na ni Nao? So,
Mm-mm.
dinala ni Nao si Ko sa bahay nila ni Hirotaka. Tapos nandun yung tatlo. Tapos sabi nila, "Oh, now is here, the little brother's here," ganyan-ganyan. Tapos biglang sumulpot si Ko. Tapos si Kabakura, si Ko parang, "Ha!" Gumano sila. Tapos si Narumi parang, "Oh, Kokun, you're here!" Ganyan-ganyan siya. Tapos, parang na-bring up ni Kabakura na na-meet niya si Ko sa bookstore, ganyan-ganyan. So niya, "Oh, so you were friends? So, I see you're friends with Now." Ganyan, ganyan, ganyan siya. Tapos si Now was like, medyo nagtatampo. Medyo pouty siya. Sabi niya, "She's not my friend. She's my girlfriend." Ganyan, ganyan. Pero kasi, in Japanese kasi, or like in Asian language, di ba wala tayong gender, specific
Mm-mm.
pronouns.
Pronouns, yeah,
So like,
and the gender identifying pronouns.
the entire night, Kabakura thought na may boyfriend si Now. And he was like, "Oh, I see. I guess I guess it's the thing now. We're all accepting this. It's fine. At least now is happy." Gumaganon siya parang, "Oh, parang daw, ang dali lang daw mag-come out nila now." Ah, yun lang yung naalala ko. Ay, yun lang yung gusto ko i-bring up. Kasi sa anime, kasi hindi pinakita parang, kasi
There's so
wala
many
na kasi silang,
interesting things that happen in the manga that they didn't show in the anime, and I'm really upset about that.
yeah, ang dami nilang kinot. Kaya,
Yeah.
guys, read the manga.
I'm gonna be
And
adjusting my score. If that's okay. I mean, it's pretty high, so it's not
yeah.
even gonna make a dent. But like, anyway,
I really like na Nao really helped Ko get out of her shell,
Mm.
even if it's like slowly. I think it's a very perfect example of an extrovert adopting an introvert.
Yeah. Just like how Ko is patient with now in terms of like teaching him how to play games and stuff. Now is
Mm-mm.
very patient with Ko in terms of like opening up to him and like opening up to his friends as well and just like hanging out in general.
Mm-mm.
So they both have their they
They help each other out.
they both have their strengths and their weaknesses and they help each other with their weaknesses.
Mm-mm.
Mm. So, that being said, ratings.
So for plot, I give it 25 out of 30. I think it's a really good starting anime.
Mm.
If you don't know much about anime culture, otaku culture, it's a good introduction because they also do like references
Mm.
and they explain it. So if you're new to anime, Wotakoi is a good starting point. And the plot isn't too complicated. It's literally just a healthy relationship. Examples of healthy relationship. And
Mm.
then for execution, I also gave it 25 out of 30. It's executed really well. Yeah, I have no complaints. It's not complicated. It didn't make me think much, which I very much appreciated.
Ito dapat yung comfort anime ko, hindi ba?
Oo, dapat ito yung comfort anime mo eh.
Again, as I've mentioned in a different episode later, wag tularan si Bri.
Mhm.
Wag tularan si Bri. Pag comfort anime, dapat comforting talaga. Ha? Hindi yung mapanakit din. Medyo nakaka-offend.
And then for animation, I give it a perfect score. I really like the animation. It's very fitting for what they're trying to portray.
Mm.
So 20 out of 20 yun. And then acting, I also give it a perfect score. I really love the acting for all the characters. I have no
Mm.
complaints about it. And soundtrack, of course, is perfect score. I love the opening. It's still stuck in my head.
And the ending. And the ending.
Oh, I forgot the ending.
Uh,
Yung opening lang talaga nagpe-play sa head ko.
while we were watching as well, I was like singing and dancing to it beside you.
Yeah, so I clearly
opening
remember
yung
it.
opening yung TikTok, 'di ba? Tama ba?
It's not a TikTok song, but yes, it is the
Just
opening.
you
It is the
understand what I'm
opening.
trying to say.
I'm not letting
Stop.
that go. This is
Stop.
the only argument that we have that I'm not conceding.
Stop. Stop.
Opening
Nag-rating
pati
ako.
closing.
Stop. Stop.
All in
Keep
all,
going, Kay.
All in all, my score is 87%.
Okay, my turn. For the plot, I gave it a 27 out of 30. Again, not much plot really. It's more slice of life. There's no like big struggle or anything. Basically, their whole existence is a struggle because they're otakus. So, but the
Even
thing is,
without
it's
the story, they're
yeah.
struggling.
Basically, and like for the most part it's self-imposed, so like I
Yeah.
can't really comment on that. For the execution, I gave it a 24 out of 30. I wish they paced the anime a bit more, especially after knowing what happened in the manga with what Brie told us. There's so many interesting things happening in the manga that they didn't add in the anime, and I feel like it would have added a lot more in the story because they're really important, like Kabakura Hanako backstory, the proposal, more about, yeah, just more. Just more. And they didn't do that, and then the wedding, it was just a montage, a slideshow in PowerPoint or something. Like, I wish we saw that in action. So I gave it like a bit lower. For the animation, I gave it an 18 out of 20. Nothing special to me. It was okay. It was good. It was okay. Nothing stood out to me. For the acting, I gave it perfect, 15 out of 15. I think their voices just fit their personalities really well. For the soundtrack, I also gave it a perfect score, 5 out of 5. it's pretty good. Kahit na nag-argue kami ni Brie about that one song. Originally, nasa 90s yung score ko, and then it lowered to 89%.
So, I actually got my score higher
Nakabuhanga.
compared to the last time. So for
Mhm.
my plot, I gave it a perfect score. The thing about it is that, I mean, I've already mentioned it. It's a breath of fresh air from all of the other shoujo stories. It's really good. It developed the characters, it developed the relationships. I think although we did kind of lose a lot of the development in the anime, but I think even without the manga, I think seeing the progress of each couple in the anime was good for me. I don't know, I just really like it. It's very wholesome. It's a very healthy relationship. It showcased a lot of different personalities, character types, and relationship types as well. So I really like it. For execution, I give it a 27 out of 30. I had to dock a point because they cut a lot of the scenes from the manga,
Mm.
which, as Lila mentioned, are pretty important, I think. And it also adds to the depth of the character and the relationship. Animation, I'm giving it a 17 out of 20. It's not really like the best animation, but as Kay mentioned, it really fits the story and
Mm.
the execution well. So I think they did a good job with the animation. Acting, I'm giving it a 13.5. I love the seiyus in this. And like, isa sa, hindi isa. I actually follow like all of the seiyus in the in the anime. Although I haven't like really gushed about them in this episode, but like I love.
Why am I not surprised?
I mean,
Of course you do.
you have Kaji Yuki, Sugita, like you have like these big names. And what's her name? I forgot her name. Sawashiro, our Onesan Seiyu.
Koga Aoi.
Yeah, Koga Aoi as well. Koga Aoi, that's not Koga Aoi, it's Yuki Aoi.
Ah,
Umao
Yuki
naman ako.
Aoi. Sorry.
Umao naman ako. It's Yuki Aoi, it's Yuki Aoi. See, like, we have like big names. And then for the MCs, we have, I don't want to say small names, but they're not as well known as the ones that I've mentioned. Yung apat na, yung second couple and third couple, very big nung names nila. And then yung first couple, hindi ganun. Like, they're not just starting out, pero they're just starting
Compared
having,
to the others.
yeah, they're starting to have like MC roles. Well,
Mm-mm.
this was like 2018, right? So yeah, parang recently lang sila rin magkaroon ng a lot of like MC roles. But I do like both of them. I've listened to their radio show and they're actually both really funny. And Ito Kento, he is in
Mm.
Hip Mic actually. That's how I first knew about him. Hip Mic. And then I found out that he's Hirotaka. It's like, oh, anyways, um, where was I? Soundtrack. Soundtrack, I'm giving it a perfect score. They're both gushing over the opening, but I also really, really love the ending song for this. I love the animation for that as well because we see the couples. They're just like being really wholesome and cute and like cuddling with each other. Well, they're not like cuddling, but like they're in like lying down, like shoulder
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's really cute. So I'm giving it a perfect score. And like the opening song, oh wait, I haven't mentioned this before. I've mentioned this to them before, but when because I watched this 2018, like I didn't watch it weekly, but I did parang after it all came out, binge watch ko siya. And then I remember I was like, oh my god, I really love the opening. I have to save it. And then it's not on fucking Spotify. So I was like, it's not on Spotify. But the ending song was on Spotify. I was like, why won't you put the opening as well? And then years went by, became really famous. And then they brought it to Spotify as in late ko na lang rin nalaman na nasa Spotify na siya. Sabi ko, "Oh my God, all these years nandito ka na pala." But walang nagsasabi sa akin. And then I remember Wotakoi so much because I forced Lippy to watch it. So we watched it together. That was like my second rewatch. Oh wait, no. I watched it 2018 and then I rewatched it. And then I rewatched it with Lippy and then I rewatched it with both of them. So I've watched it 4 times now. So overall, I'm giving it a 92.5%. It's fairly high. It's actually 90 last time and then naging 92 siya.
Alam mo yung score ko last time?
Yeah.
92.
Oh, there you go.
And now it's
Oh, mine is
89.
still the original score, I think.
Mm.
Ay, wait, tinaasan ko.
Oh, I see. And overall, our Sidetrack Collective rating is 89.5. I would have
Nice.
wanted it to be 90, but I get it because they cut a lot of scenes from the
Round up.
manga.
It
And
it it
Round up.
mattered to me.
yeah, I
the
mean,
the deleted
it's
scenes
my
mattered to
it's
me.
my I mean, I also docked the point because of that. But like
Yeah.
I would have wanted it to be 90, but I get it cuz they removed a lot of scenes from the manga and I was the one who brought it up. So
Yeah,
technically
so
it's
it's
my
your
fault.
fault.
Yeah.
If you round it up, it's 90.
Yeah, that's true.
If you close your eyes, it's 90.
There you go. Uh so that's it for our Watakoi discussion. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to that. Read the manga, watch the anime. Thank you.
This has been Side.
Tracked?
And I wish for all of you to live life without having to hide your passions. Thank you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.